Gonna be starting to stream here real quick. I'm just gonna be going for a quick break. Well, not a quick break, but like a quick. Just gotta post my links and shit. Um, give me a second. All right, I'll be back in two. Excuse me. Oh, right. Hello, chat. How's everyone doing? We're back with some DayZ. Just making sure everything's closed. That needs to be closed. Welcome back, chat. Hope everyone's doing alright today. Back with some DayZ. Hopefully get some content for the channel. Let's find out. We'll see how far we get today. I mean, yeah, the plan today is I'm not entirely too sure what I want to do today, but I've only got about maybe about 2 hours. I don't want to leave it too late, but like latest 6 a.m. But that's like a big one, do you know? 6 a.m. is quite a big one. Oh, look at all of that, all that food. Let's see, that food lasted. It has. Sweet, that food's actually lasted. That's fucking sweet. Oh, I'm actually chuffed with that. Okay. Alright then. I mean, fuck it, let's just bloody go. Let me whip up the old thing here real quick. For some reason my stream is like woo. There we go. I can actually see now. See if anyone's awake. I'm going to be trying to take it easy today. I wanna do some proper roleplay though. Like that's the plan. I wanna actually have some really good storylines. And my brain's telling me I need to. I make sure the door's closed. I know I just did close it, but. If you leave a door open, I mean... Okay, good, good. My house is fine. Let's see if anyone's home. Oh, you fucker. Fucking scared me. You've been waiting to do that. Hello. Come on, load everything up so I can... Everyone needs bear hugs. Yeah, sure. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh. Hello?
Hey, is Lucas home?
Oh, yeah. I'm right here, actually. Oh, hey, Koda.
How you doing?
Well, I made contact with, the cultists.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
Surprisingly well. We got very much confirmation that they are different from the actual feral assholes. I was actually hoping to fill you in on that if you were awake, so yeah. So as I told you, I had left that note out in the tree line to try and, get a meeting. A couple of them found Ashley and asked for me, and then they gave her a means to contact them. And I was going to do that when day broke earlier, and, well, they showed up here. There was like 7 of them. 2 or 3 of them had weaponry and were just kind of keeping an eye out. The other, like, 3, none of them had gun or weaponry, like, in hand. Their leader that was talking to me didn't have weaponry in hand. They were surprisingly cordial. I asked straight up, about the effigies and stuff, and the effigies are them. All of the people who they did that to are people who somehow crossed them in some way. They didn't elaborate on what they did, but given, like, they've only seemed to go after people who've shot at them or otherwise, I'm assuming it's people who fucked around and found out.
Right.
I asked them about the actual, like, I'm dubbing them ferals, the psychopathic ones that attacked us. They don't seem to be big fans of them. They sounded like annoyed at their existence almost.
They
like
said
they're
they
a pest.
followed them around, like
Yeah,
a little dog or a dog, but then they just ended up
like little
fighting people.
vultures. Yeah,
Yeah.
because my guess is that because they watch people, the ferals are like, oh, if we follow these dudes, they'll lead us to people
People
that
to
we
eat.
can eat.
Yes, exactly.
So are these guys bad guys or good guys? I mean, they don't sound like very nice people.
They're
neutral, I guess.
yeah, they're kind of just like, we do our thing, you don't fuck with us, we don't fuck with you, is kind of the vibe I got. They definitely know shit about what's going on here. the nice thing is, it seems they very much don't like Imperium that we dealt with, because I asked them straight up if they know if there's any remnants of them around here or anything, and they were like, don't say their name or they will come, you know, shit like
Man,
that.
you're gonna spawn them fuckers in like it's damn Beetlejuice. You keep saying that you keep saying it, man. You gotta stop that. You're one more away.
It kind of seems like I asked them if there's any areas they don't want people going to, and they said you'll know them when you see them.
Right.
They were very much the vague isolationist native vibe is kind of what I got. Like, they weren't overtly hostile, but they weren't overtly friendly. They straight up said, we are not your friends, but we're not the ones to worry about. Like, they're not essentially, I think their exact words were, you don't spill our blood, we won't spill your blood.
Right.
So, you know, take it as you will.
So, well, I was thinking, you know, I've been living here for a little while now, and, like, I don't really see myself, going any way away from my house. So I was thinking, like, I don't know if you have any spots in your organization, your family, so to speak.
Well, I can talk to my leadership and see. I mean, you've been around for a bit, but probably still, if you're interested in moving from that house over to one of the cabins there to be closer, if they all say yes, we could bring you in as sort of a prospect and vet and just
I don't mind still living.
Make sure you get to know my guys more.
Living there.
All right.
Once you wear the armband, you've got to live closer.
Oh, it's right across. It's right across the road. Not close enough.
It is not.
No, you're talking about like those little hunting cabins.
Yeah, like right there. Yeah.
Next to the fight pit. Yeah. For prospect, at least.
Yeah.
So
I can talk. Sorry.
If you're going to be a prospect, you gotta live in the prospect houses, and then once you're a full member, you gotta move into the compound itself.
Okay, fair enough.
I will say it's
journalist man, right?
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is Koda. I don't know. Would you consider yourself a journalist or a historian? Because you're trying to document.
I guess a little bit of both. I'm not working for anyone. I'm working for myself. So I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I would call myself. A man fascinated with the truth, I guess.
No, I can understand that, and you know.
I guess an archiver.
Archivist is a good fucking term for it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
McCullen's sitcom coming soon.
It's been here the whole time.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
well,
where have you been living?
It just hasn't been recorded yet.
So where have I been living?
Just not documented.
Some has been documented. There has been some document bullshittery.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can talk to my leadership. Like I said, if you were interested, it was something I'd be willing to talk to my guys about.
Of course.
Only one of them isn't around right now.
That's fine.
But
it's not a rush.
Yeah, no, that's part of why I did reach out about the meetings. I mean, hey, we're not gonna find out if we don't talk to them, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys have been nice enough to set me up over there. I mean, I figured I'd pay the favor back and help you guys out with whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah, I appreciate it, actually, like, a lot. We're hopefully in that blue building there. We're going to be getting a general store set up soon. My guy Alex is going to be running it.
Nice.
Since we have a lot of people coming and going. And then down the road, actually, the ones who used to be your neighbors for a day, they moved down the road to a walled-off little building. They're going to be setting up a trading post there, so we're going to be doing business with them back and forth.
Okay.
Are you sick?
I don't know if it's something you're interested in. I know you have certainly shown you can handle yourself. Myself and a lot of us have signed up for a man by the name of Grayson. He is somebody that I would trust with my life. He's a member of the Cove. Pretty much everybody at the Cove is somebody I trust with my life. They started up a bounty agency.
Oh, right,
It's
okay.
not all combat-related jobs, but the job we took was clearing out mutants not far from here.
Mutants?
So they're gonna have like an actual like. Yeah, Yeah, I finally got to see those. I remember me and you heard about them, and we're like, "What the fuck?" It's literally just big fuck off
I
bipedal.
thought they
wolves
were
and
all
bears.
myths. I didn't think it was real.
It's just a term. They're definitely mutants. Like they're just bipedal wolves and bears,
Right.
but they're like big.
What?
They're not like actual like people turning into wolves and bears in the full moon type shit, but that's what they look like.
Mhm.
The gay bear.
They
the
may have
gay-
been people
oh
once.
my god.
Yeah, they
Gay
might have been
bear
people, or they
weirdos.
might have just been wolves.
Oh.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But they, yeah, we had 7 of us, and the big fuck off, I guess, alpha one took a lot of bullets to go down.
Much pew.
But yeah, they've got a ranking system and shit, and get paid for your work.
What do you
All you
pay
gotta
them?
do is give them.
Bullets?
We got the Grayson was straight up blunt. The starter jobs that people start out with aren't gonna be much, but like bare basics. I mean, we got 80 rounds of 308, some shotgun shells, some other assorted ammos, and food and repair kits. So I mean, it was stuff we were needing. But the like higher tier jobs are gonna be paying out like a lot more, which will probably be like weaponry and shit.
Okay. Alright, that makes sense.
To sign up when he calls out about contracts and shit, he'll basically give a name, an alias if you want it, who you're with, and he wants people to have a last will and testament in there in case, you know, you die, so he knows what your shit can go to.
Interesting. Okay, I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah. They live on a big fuck off oil rig down south.
Of course they
I'm on
do.
the coast. I'm pretty sure the Cove's entire thing is that they're never gonna actually live at a cove.
It is.
Everything
It's
but a
in their
cove.
rules. They are not allowed to live in a cove.
That's
They're good people though.
fucking hilarious.
They are.
I owe one of their main people, Mackenzie, my life. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, if that's something you're interested in as well, it's a thing that's been going on. What other shit's been going on? Anything else? Not a whole lot.
No. Do you know when Grayson's gonna be doing that hunter associated hunter thing again? Like.
I'm not sure. It depends on
Is
when
it
they
just-
get contracts.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't sign up because I think y'all did it the other day when I was asleep.
Yeah, I think you woke up as we got back.
I think so.
So, the McCullen said we might specifically get jobs to clear out, like the ferals, the cannibals.
Oh,
Since
good.
we
I
have
mean,
yeah, me and my family, we have a long history with the feral psychopathic ones.
Yeah.
thought you only had 1 or 2 run-ins with them.
We've been running into them since Livonia. One of my closest friends was eaten by the head of a group back there.
You think they're the same people then?
No, definitely not.
No.
Definitely
That
yeah, the fucker who led that group is dead as hell.
yeah, we tortured and killed him.
Yep.
I was not
Ash and
involved
I.
with it. I didn't get to see the fucker die, but he was shot with the weaponry that belonged to the man he ate.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Her,
We
her
wore
brother,
his
actually.
masks,
He
too.
was a good man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But no, my experience, the ferals, they're like fucking tribes. They're normally never very organized, normally, unless some actual psychopath who's smarter than the rest of them takes control and kind of guides them, which is what happened back in Livonia. I haven't seen signs of that here. They still seem disorganized.
Well, that most recent attack was they were pretty well organized. They were fucking
Yeah, they had a bit
doing
better
some fuck
equipment,
shit. Yeah.
but no, we have an extensive history with the feral psychopathic variety.
Oh no, fair enough.
I will, since you are newer to the region and the people who do this are a lot more open about it. There are people in this region because a number of years ago, in Chimsey, there was a big fucking famine, and some people around here, they don't actively hunt and kill people, but if a firefight happens, don't be surprised if you see them, well, making use of the corpses. They're not insane or anything. They don't eat the brains or anything that causes you to lose your fucking mind, but to them it's just another fucking food source.
How bad is it out here? I mean, it seems like you're living in a...
It varies from place to place. I mean, we're doing pretty well because, you know, we farm and stuff, but to some of them it's like hunting a fucking cow or something. You know, they won't actively people to eat them, but if a firefight happens, they might ask if they can, you know, make use of the bodies because it's just more food.
Which, fucked up thing. The zombies are edible. They're safe to eat.
None of us here in
They-
this comp do it, but there have been those that
There.
have tested and found out.
And they were specifically told by famine that that the zombies were made to be able to be eaten because famine wanted them to eat it.
Yeah, Chimsey was a weird fucking place. I'm still not sure how much of it is like actual supernatural bullshit or how much of it might just be like straight up aliens or mutants. But some entity literally called famine was the cause of it. Because yeah,
And
there's
how
a
do
lot
we...
of weird
how...
shit in Chimsey.
That sounds like a... I don't know.
So
That doesn't sound
back
correct,
in
right?
Livonia, yeah, the only entity I've ever seen like that was Death. At least the entity known as Death, and it was a big fucker with a black cloak and a scythe, and well, he wasn't exactly on good terms with the dudes we were at war with because of the other quote-unquote horse of the apocalypse being killed by them. I don't know if it's actually real mythological shit, or if it's mutants or aliens or what. Never found out.
Sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it was. A
Yeah,
lot of the shit back in Livonia
absolutely.
was ridiculous. That's the best way to put it. It was fucking insane.
I guess, I mean, I'm not believing anything until I see it myself.
No, I get
enough.
you, and I was the same way.
Alright, I go sleepy now. Bye-bye.
Alrighty, buddy.
Good
Have
night.
good sleep.
See you later.
I mean,
There's a
if
there's
anything,
a lot of
if,
oh, sorry.
if you don't believe what Lucas is saying, then you are calling 3/4 of this place liars. I'm just going to let you know that right now.
So
Yeah,
you,
just there are a lot of
you
about
expect me
3/4
to
of this
believe
region
that there's entities that are going around masquerading as, I don't know what, the horsemen of the apocalypse? It sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, most of the horsemen are dead, though.
yeah.
I mean, I'm back
No, I
on ground
get
earth. I
it.
don't know
I'm-
where a lot of people from, but where I'm from, yeah, that's stuff you see in, like, books and stories.
No, I
Ah.
get you, and I'm not
Fucking
here to
wish.
try and make you believe any of it. If I find any of the Polaroids around, because there's a lot of shit that's on that we've got Polaroids of from Livonia. If I find any of it that shows any of that, yeah, I'll show you.
I'm more of a seed myself, and you know, like if I see it, I witness
No,
it,
I
I'll
get
believe
ya.
it. But you know, like I said, I'm back
Well,
on ground earth where
Knowing
I'm
our
from.
luck, knowing our luck, you'll see it eventually. You'll see. Especially if you stick around us, you'll fucking see bullshit.
I mean, the dead are walking around, so I mean, there is that. So there could be worse
Bruh.
things.
There are worse things.
Yeah.
So many worse things.
On the plus side, at least the Mothmen are friendly.
Yeah, I mean that was
Yeah,
very
that's true.
strange.
Yeah. I still don't know what their deal is, but they're friendly.
Radiation does weird things.
Maybe. Cooked up in a lab,
Hmm.
be my guess. Either cooked up in a lab or such things that were hiding before everything went to shit. Now most of humanity's dead, so they got no reason to hide.
I'm sure there's a scientific explanation for all of this.
Yeah, probably. To some degree.
To be fair,
An-
magic can be
answers is-
considered something. Sorry.
Answers is one thing I do not have a lot of as far as that regard goes.
Maybe one day I'll find it out for myself.
Maybe. I would love to figure out some of the bullshit that I back in Poland.
It sounds like you guys have seen quite a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most of that shit I didn't see until I entered Livonia. No, I am with you on the seeing thing. Well, you want to come sit by the fire?
Yeah, sure. It's better than
It'll be dark soon
being out
again.
there in the cold for sure.
Do I have everything I need to start doing some of that? Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah.
Oh, where'd the potato go?
I don't.
Oh, did you cut it? Did you remember to cut it, Dad?
Are you supposed to cut the potato?
I think so.
Okay. I'll cut the
I
potato.
think it just disintegrated.
No, the potato. God damn it.
No, the potato.
So, Koda, I know you mentioned you got separated from your partner a while back, but aside from that, have you always just been kind of on your own, just roaming around?
Well, back in Turkestan, it was when everything first broke out. Well, we were together, but then we got separated at some point, and I stuck with this militia outfit over there. Back when the military was still around. I ended up falling in with the Pakistan government, and then as a couple of months progressed, that's when there was a revolt within the system. Hunger strikes and problems became around, and eventually the whole populace turned on the military, and the militia groups came out and caused other problems. I mean, I'm hearing similar stories everywhere, though. In the end, I just grabbed my camera and left.
Shit, I don't blame you, especially out in the fucking desert.
Yeah, me and my partner got separated during one of the... We were being moved in these big Humvees, these big... And, I've no idea who it was, but we got attacked by the dead, and in the chaos, all these... I guess I would call them extremists, came out of nowhere and started shooting all the innocents, and she got lost in the crowd, and I never saw her again. Tried looking for her for a few days, but no, I believe she got killed in there somewhere.
Damn.
But after that, I moved from Pakistan up into... Got past the border and ended up in Russia, and then everything's same there, nothing's really changed. Same story, except angry Russians with guns.
Sounds about right.
Nice.
And then, you know, the whole dead rising in the middle of it at some point.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But then
Yeah,
the,
we're in Russia again. I'd say avoid Moscow. It's part of it was hit with a
I'm gonna go
tactical
grab more
move.
fish.
yeah,
Okay.
I found that out quite quickly.
Yeah.
But I left, when we were leaving, you know, I lost all my equipment. The only thing I had was my camera, all my film, everything was gone. And then, I got a hunch. I started laying low for a couple of years, and then I heard about what happened in Livonia, and, well, I guess, Generous was the next place to go to. And I wanted to find out what happened. And I heard about a lot of people over here. Seem to know exactly, at least a part of that.
Did you get told about the whole superhuman experiments that were done upon us?
Yeah, I found out about that in, the other day. Talking about Imperium and the Siren project, and You've sort
Did
of.
you ever? Because I know that you said you don't believe if you can't see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you told about our blood?
I remember something being spoken about it. I'd have to review the footage.
Our blood is almost black. It's very, very dark, and we can't accept saline past a certain point of blood loss, and we can only accept blood from other people who have been injected with the serum.
And
Otherwise
had it
it
for a
caused-
extended period of time.
Yeah. Otherwise, it causes a violent reaction within our bodies.
It's not fun.
Not caused by the radiation or anything like that.
Radiation. Yeah,
Whatever,
radiation has no effect on us.
It's whatever fucking that serum shit did to us. I don't know how they made it or what it was, but it altered our bodies. Kind of like
These are
fucking
very-
Captain America, some like super
Bah.
soldier program.
I mean, I heard of Imperium, but I never actually came across them. I don't know if I've been lucky enough to just escape their grasp or what, but it sounds like they have a big
Oh.
big
Very
army
lucky.
of some form.
Well, the main ones that we dealt with were a fucking splinter faction.
Well, let's hope we don't hear back from them again.
That's what I'm hoping.
See?
Hmm. Yeah, I've never seen that before.
You analyze our DNA, it's different.
I ain't no scientist. I'm just a journalist.
It's synthetic, is what we were told. By a scientist, mind you.
With these mad scientists or what?
Pretty much. Next stage in human evolution type shit.
Maybe these people are responsible for the dead walking. I don't know.
No, that's death. And the cultists. There was a whole ritual thing they did when they were summoning death, and death made the dead start walking.
I still fully think Death is a fucking alien.
I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Oh shit. Would you like some fish soup?
Oh,
Couple fish out in the lake.
I found a two dead deer, and someone killed two dead deer and didn't even take any of the meat.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah, I took all the venison
Weird.
from it.
Did
you get any of the fat?
I don't think I did, no.
Okay. If you bring, we are always in need of animal fat for
Oh,
our
okay.
cooking.
I can
can
keep
also-
a lookout for that.
Damn! Fucking smoke in my mouth. Yeah, it's got smoke in my mouth. We also take the guts. We can use that and make assist in making our sausages that we make.
Basically, any part of the animal can be used. So, don't throw it
We
away.
can make bone broth with the bones. I mean, it's not very good,
Ah.
but it's food.
Something.
Well, I have some meat here that I've gotten full up if you want some. It's not cooked.
Sure, I'll take it. I'll grab it when this is done cooking.
Yeah, I was expecting the meat to expire, but I checked in my storage and it was frozen, solid.
Yeah, I must say, yeah, it's probably because it froze.
It's pretty good. I mean, all things considered. I could probably just smoke it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make one more thing of fish soup, and then yeah, if you, I'm probably gonna smoke some of that.
That's all I had left. I've got a cabinet full of it. Oh.
Nice.
So you say you make those box meals for people? Is that what you do?
Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
can it, box it, make whatever the hell we can out of it. We've only made one big delivery so far, but we're hoping to make more. We've just been a bit preoccupied with getting more set up. Finally got our workshop set up, getting the store set up, got our armory set up, so we're getting there.
No more attacks or anything like that? Anything?
Not since the one where you and I both got fucked up. Haven't had any since. Thankfully. We've had more continued reports of the bandits who have some lady with them and are trying to rob people by acting like the chick needs help. One of my guys, or not one of my guys, buddy of mine, Steak from our tag, he was riding through there on his ATV and the chick was in like a t-shirt and some other clothes, and it seemed like the same scenario. She was calling for help and seemed sketchy as fuck, so he kept going on his way. He ended up looping back around and saw the same description of people, like 4 of them in all black, talking to her, so it was definitely the same situation where they're trying to rob people by acting like they need help, and then their buddies come out and take your shit.
I kind of hope that I come across that woman, to be honest. Because I'm gonna be like, oh, please tell me exactly, you know, and then the shotgun comes out, and then it's a different story.
Yeah. There's they've been seen in like 2 different towns. Once was in Berezino, and the other times have been in Severograd. Did I put the can in there? No, I didn't. I'm a goober.
Let's go like this.
Nah, I don't pull things like that.
I try not to, but sometimes wanting to help gets the better of me.
Fair enough.
That's why I go up to strangers with my gun out, just in case.
It's fair, honestly.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go put the cooking pot back inside. Fucking, I fished this cooking pot out of the lake and it's in pristine condition. So I cleaned it up a bit and it's good to go.
I will say, at least here in McCullen's, we won't lie to you. We might make a joke or whatnot, but I'm not going to outright lie to you. If you have any questions or whatnot, feel free to ask, because we won't lie to you.
I'm a journalist. I chase the story. I don't believe anything I hear, unless I see it, get evidence of it. It's the way I've always been.
Fair enough.
Polaroids here.
Not saying anyone's lying. I just I have to see things myself through the picture. Then I can sort of deduct it. But that's just how I've always been. In my line of work, that's just how it is. Journalists get told something and then they'll write an article on it. I like to go out myself and see it and witness it myself, and then I can actually say what I saw instead of just writing things that I've been told. It's always worked off. I mean, that's just how I've always worked.
If you want to see some photos from Livonia, I got a couple.
And go for it.
So, this is the, there was a group called the Harvesters that worked for the guys. They would kidnap people and take their organs. We never did find out the exact reasoning why. We heard a number of different stories. This was before we went to attack one of their last compounds. The green armor is me, and the rainbow was Luz. There was a lot of us there. It was a hell of a day.
I couldn't go because I had broken ribs. I was literally stuck in the med bay the entire time.
I didn't even think Polaroid cameras still worked.
Yeah, there's a few of them out there. Wyatt had one. The name is wrong. This was not the Dolnik bunker. There was a bunker called Geralto. I took me and my family and we were raiding it looking for USBs and things, looking for information that could help with a project that some other folks were working on.
So how did you print these off?
That I don't know. The fun thing is, a lot of these photos we've just found around the region.
Oh,
Don't know where they're coming from.
that means there's
The only
someone
one that was
taking pictures.
Yeah, the only one that I've seen we had when we got here that Wyatt himself took is this one. This was before we left. It's not all of us. Some had to rendezvous with us, but this was those of us that came on the convoy to leave.
I think you can figure out which one's me.
Hmm. Interesting. So, yeah, you told me about Livonia. It sounds like, what, it sounded like a good place and then it turned bad, or was it always bad?
I never saw it when it was good. I mean, it was okay for a couple weeks for us personally, because we were still getting set up. We hadn't dragged into everything yet. But nah, for the most part, Livonia was never good. It was a fucking war zone from the start.
What made you guys travel there? I mean, you said it was the... Something happened in Chisney? Something like that?
So, Chimsey, I was never there. Most of us here weren't. There is very few people left that are still from Chimsey. Wyatt was there. A lot of the folks of the Cove were from Chimsey, went there. Chimsey, from what I heard, was supposed to be some safe haven for people, like a fresh start for survivors, and did not end up being that way. I've only ever heard bits and pieces. I've heard it was not a good time, and the place was gassed out and irradiated by the end.
And that's by these Imperium people?
Yeah.
What's their deal? Why are they so angry?
T, like I've said, there was a splinter group by that Thomas T guy, and he's just an egomaniac who thinks what him and his people are doing is the next stage in human evolution. Better and, yeah, power, I guess? I don't know. Never really, got the chance to find out why. Was too busy getting shot at half the time.
Well, I
We've only
mean,
really
from
ever
the sounds
heard
of things, they
bits
haven't
and
reached
pieces
over
and
here
there
or
of
done
the
anything over here.
goals and all that.
It sounds like you guys haven't really had much of the best, You're always on the move. Are you planning on staying here forever?
I like this place. We've got no reason to leave right now. I plan on staying here for the foreseeable future.
In terms of Livonia, we were kind of just trying to pass through, and then we got robbed on the border.
Yeah, no, the three of us were just passing through and then got robbed and then settled down a bit, found people we knew, and just kind of... Well, we got involved in it all.
And what if Imperium come back?
Well, that's a bridge I will deal with when we come to it, but I'm not making some of the same mistakes that we made back in Livonia. And frankly, I think people didn't ask enough questions back in Livonia.
Hmm. You want some gag?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want your worms.
They're spicy and crunchy.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll just eat my
Okay.
fish soup. I'll be right back.
too hot.
Put some shit away.
How many years has it been now? I lost track since everything started.
Fuck.
5.
6 or 7, maybe around there. I know it's been at least
Barely
2 since we left Livonia.
5 or 6. I'm pretty sure it's been 5 or 6.
I've lost count. I stopped counting after maybe the first year or so.
Only way I'm able to really keep count is by how many winters I've been through.
Mm-hmm.
My best way of doing it.
I only remember the year because of fucking when I saw Campbell's paperwork back in Livonia, so I just kind of kept track from there. Fish and chips!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
What's on the agenda today, then?
Well, I know Luz needs to go talk to Grayson at some point, so we might go to the Cove. See if any of them are
He
around.
said he was busy right now, out on the trip.
Ah, okay. Well, might just go roam around, see what we can find.
Trying to get myself one of
Said
those
he'd
NBC
get back
suits.
to me when he could.
Oh, fucking good luck there. I don't even know where to start with that.
What do you say he's looking for?
Those suits. I
Here.
wanna go into the gas zones and
Ah,
see what I can capture there.
good luck.
We're practically sharing custody of one with another.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I haven't even fucking found where Yellowstone is yet. I need to go there at some point. I know Andrew's asleep.
I can show you.
Yeah, no, we'll probably head out and go on a roam about when day breaks.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and we can find another 1895. You know, maybe.
Hey.
I can dream, okay?
Might head out northeast and check out that shit that Maxine was talking about.
Mmm. Ah. Crunchy worms. Crunchy worms.
got information that supposedly there's some village, town, city out to the northeast that isn't marked on the map. So, kind of curious.
A city?
That's what he described it as, but it might just be like a town of sorts. It's over by, it's above Svetlo to the northeast, way northeast.
So do we know why the...
Yeah, it could be interesting to check that.
Was it the military that bombed all their checkpoints with gas, or...
I'm not sure, honestly.
What?
I mean, I'm assuming so. It seems to be the only places that are covered with it.
That'd be my assumption.
There we go.
No, that'd be my assumption would be the military or something leaking due to lack of maintenance over the years or something. Who knows?
Everyone always thinks chemical weapons are a great idea. Yet. I think I have a repair kit. I'm gonna go add some electronics to this thing.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Jax. How you doing?
Yes.
Honestly, yeah, that's fair.
Where's Ash?
Wes will be in the
Up
kitchen.
here.
Oh, no, she's over there.
Alright, well, you have all the leadership. We can go have that talk if you want.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yep, just give me a second up here. I'll be right down.
Dude, my fucking... Oh, it's on my head.
Been abandoned.
I'm not smart, okay? Leave me alone.
Wonder where my headlamp is. Oh, hey, it's on my head. Honestly, I feel that. It's been a hell of the last few days.
I awaken.
But at what cost?
Up and go back to bed then. Shit. Alright, what did I miss out on?
We talked to the cloaks. My dad
give
can
me
fill you
1
in
second.
more on that.
Just some mental difficulties.
Damn, ask him a question immediately.
Sorry, just had to put this into words. Difficulties. I'm all good now.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I was just giving you a hard time. I already filled my water bottle.
Yeah, we did meet them last night. Me and Ash were down south at Jackie Vance's that place, and yeah, they just sort of came up. It's like, yeah, we're here for Ashley. We want to talk. And
Oh.
apparently, you guys had a bit of a meeting today.
Nah.
Apparently, his name
Wonder
was
why they wanted
Hysteria
to
or
talk
something.
to Ash. Oh yeah, that's the same one that was here before.
Probably because that's one of the names that was put on the piece of paper, and we're pretty sure that they were stalking us both.
Hmm.
Sound like interesting people.
Yeah, I'll put a question mark above that. I don't trust them regardless.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't trust anyone who eats people, that's for sure.
I trust barely anyone in the first place. I trust my parents, my brother, my sister, and my aunts and uncles. Beyond that, a few friends, I suppose.
Fair enough.
I'm not the most trusting of person.
Yeah, I mean, they might just say, yeah, we're cannibals, we do good shit, yada yada, but... Is there any actually, yeah, I did hear your dad's radio message about, yeah, don't touch anything until the fire burns down.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I prefer people just leave everything they put around the fire alone.
Yeah. Like, I see those and I just go away from the area, I don't care.
I usually have a shovel on me, but I'm not really, Hey guys, let's dig up what they put in the ground.
I'm a bit
Oh
tired,
look, it's
Jam.
human meat. Probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I am knackered. Absolutely tired, mate. It's been a long day in roleplay. Badlands and now here.
I really need to get some cleaner surgical gloves.
I have not found a single pair, and honestly, you're gonna have to just make them, I think.
The only pair I have is stained with blood that I haven't been able to get off.
By the way, was that Koda, was it? Am I getting them right?
Yeah, that's me.
Yep, just making sure. I know I'd met you, I'm just trying to remember the name. And tick, 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 ding.
Yeah, I figured I'd wake up and see how everyone's doing for a little bit.
Yeah, not
Yeah, I
too
think
bad.
so.
How's your supply of charcoal, by the way?
I think I'm doing okay for the time being.
I'm gonna get
But
this
I will
going in
think
here
more, but...
before anything else because
Oh.
it's fucking cold in here.
How about sterilizing agents?
Oh, yep.
Alright, I need to go grab more wood. Give me just a sec, I'll be right back.
It's not much, but
What the fuck? Thank you.
you're right there, having a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, like a really bad one, and I don't know why.
That is what it is. Just take a nap for 10 minutes and you should be okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just take a full nap, and I'll be back. Tell them not to leave without me.
Alright. So what shenanigans have you been up to today?
Not much, honestly. I've just woke up. Just crawled out of bed and figured I'd go see who was around and get warm by the fire, and then maybe, I was thinking of going out on a run, but I don't know if I have the energy for it, honestly. By the time the sun
you've got
comes
the
up,
energy.
I'll probably be tired and I want to go to sleep, but right now I'm fine.
Small journey, go for it. If not, well, tough shit. You doing right for food?
Doing pretty good. I found 2 dead deer that no one took the meat from. They took something from it, but they didn't take the meat. So, I mean, I just took what was there.
Guts and fat?
No, I didn't pick it up. I will go out and go hunting at some point, though, so I can get some. I know you guys said that you wanted it, so I'll keep that in mind from now on.
Yeah, I
Hey.
mean,
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I was gonna say, hey, Koda, come here for a minute.
Sure.
So, we all chatted about what you were chatting with me about wanting to join up with us.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're all perfectly okay with it on pretty much one condition.
Sure.
So, everybody in this region has seen a lot of shit that cannot be fucking explained. At least, we don't have the means to explain it anymore. At least not yet. Shit that fucking comes out of, you'd only see like in books and movies and other bullshit. And I get it. You're a dude who's looking to find the truth, and honestly, I respect that because I want to figure out what the fuck's going on too and why we're seeing this shit. All that we ask is you have an open mind, because the shit we've been telling you, you'll hear it from probably 3 or 4 different other groups. And, you know, when you have multiple different groups saying the same thing and it's just, nah, I don't fucking believe you, it might, you know, it's just, there's got to be some truth to it somewhere, you know, I'm sure you get that.
To be fair, I've only heard it from you guys, not spoke to anyone else.
I know, and that's what we were saying. I'm just saying when we go to the other groups and you talk to them and shit, because honestly, I figure out what the hell's going on too. Like I said, just, you know, have a bit of an open mind when we do go to talk to them.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Because we will talk to them. And that's what I was telling them is, you know, you haven't. I'm pretty sure you've mainly just been hanging around us the last week and a half or so.
I've not met anyone else outside of this. You're the only people I've met, really, besides the coldest, but they're all dead now. Well, the ones that we dealt with, anyway.
Yeah, the
There might be
ferals,
points and times where we meet with somebody and you are not in the meeting for whatever reason. You're going to have to get that information from us.
What do you mean?
Like, say we go to meet, like, fucking SUV guys, the dudes down at the prison island, and we come back with some news that sounds fucking wacky and bullshit. Just kind of have an open mind on shit like that. You know, you might have to take our word for it that, you know, this is what's fucking going on. We don't know how or why, but this is how it is.
Fair enough.
Because there's one thing I know for sure, and that's this world is different now. And there is shit coming out of the woodwork that I can't even explain. Shit that scares me. Like, you saw the fucking Mothman, you've seen the feral psychopaths, you've seen... I mean, I don't think you've seen the mutants yet, but you will. And sadly, not all of it can be explained with just radiation.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll
I
figure
wish
this
it
out in
could.
time.
And we'll, you know, if answers is what you want to find, I'm pretty sure everyone in this room wants to figure out why we've seen some of the shit we've seen. We'll back you up on that endeavor as long as, you know, you trust that the shit we've told you now isn't us blowing smoke on out of your ass.
Oh.
It's what we know with what we've got and what we've been told or seen. And for all we know, everything we know is a fucking lie, but it's
I don't
what we
think
managed to
anything's a
piece
lie. I
together.
just think it's there has to be some form of science behind it all that I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to.
Like I said, I'm after the truth. The truth is what it is. I'm just here for it, whatever it be.
Alright. Because that was the only real concern, is we don't want to be going to other groups and chatting with them and then just, you know, kind of a, the fuck you mean, that's bullshit. That's
No,
the
I don't
only
say
worry.
that. I tend to be quiet. I mean, you might notice it when I'm around. I don't talk too much. Only talk if I need to. And if I have questions, I have questions, but I tend to be quiet. You might notice that on my travels. I sort of, I'm a silent type.
I will say, if you do end up, you know, you'll start as a prospect and you'll be able to meet everybody else. You'll get the gate codes. No other codes, but you'll get the gate codes, and you'll get to meet everybody. And I will say up front, this is a family. I mean, yeah, we have our own share of silent types, but you'll be one of us. You know, we'll have your back, you'll have ours if you get brought into this family fully.
Of course.
There'll be more spiels to come with that. But for now, if this is...
Lucas, I would wait on giving it to him until after the storm.
Yeah, no, I
passes.
was gonna wait till the blizzard
Okay.
fucking cools down a bit, because I see it getting worse out
Okay.
there. I would like to move you into one of the cabins right outside, for one, just so you're closer, so that we can fucking... If more of those assholes do attack, you know, you're not stuck all the way over there.
Fair enough.
And we can easily help you move the shit.
I don't have a lot of things. It's mainly just rifles and shotguns and ammo and that sort of thing.
Alright. Then...
There we go. I'll stay on for a little bit so I can get the, you know, get the codes and all that shit. I do like this dynamic though that I'm putting on. Don't believe anything until I see it myself mentality. That's the way I'm going with it. That's just how my character is. You know, I know that's the truth, but my character doesn't know about. My character's a journalist. He's like, I've got to see it for myself. That's just how he's always been built. So it's going to be an interesting dynamic to see how he gets on with some of these people. For sure. I'm excited. Roleplay story. Good shit. Yeah, guys, it's good. It's gonna be a short one today. Whatchamacallit? I might get the codes, and then I'll just say like we can rendezvous tomorrow and we can do the move. And then yeah, from there I can start seeing what's going on with these guys, get to know them a bit. Move around, so to speak, and Just see what he can find. Take his camera with him. That'll be his whole thing. He's a journalist. What I'm hoping is I can ask to get something put in for me. I'm probably gonna ask. Probably gonna ask tomorrow. Actually, thinking about getting a GoPro or something with that filter on. It's just so I can run around with that on. You know what I mean? With my gun out, so I don't have to necessarily have the camera out all the time. I can just have that GoPro on my head. It could even just be a reworked. It could just be the same thing as that, except it's got a light on it, and then maybe when you put it on, it puts the filter on front. Like a helmet, like how the Knight's helmet makes it so you can always see a certain part of it, because that's just a filter that goes at the top, so that would be the filter that they have on it. We'll figure it out, see if it's something they can do. I'm excited to see what happens. Well, I need the physical thing you've done. What do you mean the physical thing? Oh, yeah, man. The drawing, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to probably role play that out. I could ask that maybe they make something, like they can take that image and then put it on like a piece of paper or something. I don't know. It's something I'd have to speak to the devs about and be like, yo, this is my idea here. X, Y, and Z. I'm sure I can just roleplay it out though, like picks up a note and notices blah, 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 blah. We can do that. I'm sure that'll be fine. We have the right
Alright.
Wait a minute, how the fuck do I get that back up?
Okay, everybody here, everybody good?
Yeah.
See.
Okay. And yeah, like I was saying, and again, we all do appreciate you jumping in to help with that fight. You had no obligation to, and a lot of people could have just dipped, but you didn't.
Yeah.
So, here. Wearing this armband, you will be basically vetted to make sure you're good for this family, and wearing it, your actions will also represent us. It will go back on us if you do some dumb shit. So please don't do some dumb shit.
Don't plan on it.
There are
So,
a
and then
few things that you'll need to know. The first being that we do have rules inside this compound. The first being that there's no fighting in this compound. If you want to fight somebody, you take it out to the fight ring. The second being, do not throw harmful objects. That means that if it can harm somebody, like rocks or screwdrivers or bottles, etc., don't throw it. And the third being, if you want to shoot off a gun, don't do it inside the compound. Go to the firing range.
Either on top of the windmill, at the firing range, or over at the lake.
Alright, I'll keep it in mind.
There are more rules for when you become a full-fledged member, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay, sounds good.
And give me just a second, I will give you Nexus, and I'll give you our gate codes, because you'll get all of the gate codes from the wall. None of the other codes, but you'll get those for now.
Alright. Right, okay. Check the gate code. Did he send me a message? Oh, do I need to... Is the code in here? Oh, prospect codes. Alright, fair enough.
Alright. Any questions, comments, and/or concerns?
No, not at all. I mean, I'm not too sure how much time I've got left tonight, so I mean, if I was gonna move things, I probably would move it tomorrow.
Nah, that's all good.
But, I mean, I don't think we should destroy the house. I think, we could give that to another passerby, maybe? I'd much
Yeah,
like that, someone's at least have that house, so when we move everything out, it's there for another person who comes by and is looking
No,
for
the
a
house
place
will
to live.
yeah, no, the house will still be there. We're just gonna move the door and the storage inside.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're meaning to be private, you are talking.
Yeah, no, we're not destroying the house. Don't worry.
No, I
the
mean,
house will still be there.
No, I mean,
Or do you mean like leaving the door there?
I mean, leaving the door, I mean, I'll just, obviously, I could keep the code or take the code off of it, and then,
Oh yeah, no. If you want to leave the,
it's
if you
mainly
wanna
just
leave the
so
door
someone
off there,
doesn't
just-
have to come by and, like, do all that process again. I'd much prefer, like, it
Yeah,
be available
that's
so
fine.
that if
We've
they're
got the
looking for a
materials
place
to build
live.
it. It's
yeah.
all good.
So would be hearing half.
Just
Yeah.
make
Yeah, if
sure
you wanna
that you do take the code off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to just take the code off and leave the door, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I
'cause
got
someone
nothing
else could
against
just
that. We've
move
got
in
the
there.
materials to build a
Yeah.
new door. Yeah.
Okay, that works for me.
Yeah, no, I got no fucking problem with that. You can do whatever the hell you want with that.
Sup, Sledge.
Yeah,
Alright.
no, that's perfectly fine with me.
I mean, is people gonna be around tomorrow or do you... I mean, I don't mind if you guys wanted to move it, but I want to help out at least. I don't have a lot of things there.
Yeah, no, I
honestly.
mean we will not touch your shit till you're around. Like, I mean that's your fucking shit, you know. We won't
Okay.
touch it. We don't even have your codes. It's all good. That'll still be like your shit, your place.
Okay.
The only thing that I would ask is that you make sure that to condense your storage space as much as possible. You know, at most 5 things of storage in your house.
I don't even think you have that many, do you?
No, I've
You
got
got, what, like 4?
I've got a wardrobe, 2 lockers, and a big locker.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So I think I just have enough.
So,
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Uh-huh.
yeah, I would just ask that you keep it at like max 5.
Yeah, I wouldn't get any more than that, I don't think. Not unless I was like
Also,
gonna
now
open
that
a
you
store
wear that
or something.
armband, if you need anything if you are in need of any supplies or anything like that, you ask anybody with an armband, we'll sort you out.
Okay.
You're in the process of becoming one of us, which means we look after each other.
Alright, sounds good.
The only reason I created the whole prospect thing, I mean, I obviously took inspiration from some old friends of mine from MCs and shit, is simply because we've had things in the past where we brought people in, gave them an armband, and then they disappeared like 2 days later. So it's just to ensure they get along well with everybody and ensure they're actually planning on sticking around to put in the fucking effort with this family.
Yeah, my father was in a motorcycle club, so I understand the culture.
Yeah. So, it's just, kind of more of a vetting process than anything.
I was about to say, you and Arthur will probably get along then.
Mm-hmm. Arthur was an MC friend of mine. He's one of us. He's joined up with us after his
Yeah, probably
crew
talk
fell
wings with
apart
him.
after everything went to shit. Can't remember who the fuck he was with, though. I can never fucking remember.
I don't
But,
remember.
But nah, yeah, we've got certainly a gaggle fuck of people here from all different fucking walks of life. At the end
Yeah,
of the
that's
day, we
for
look
sure.
after each other. We got the felon, the farm girl, me, Luz. I mean, shit. Well, farm girl trained by bounty hunter brother. So yeah, that's a fun combination.
Yep.
Well, now you got a journalist. Well, I mean, war
Let's see.
journalist is my thing more. That's what I did, so...
Farm boy crime family. I don't
Whatever
even
the
really
fuck
know what
she
to
is.
consider you now. I'm a convicted felon and ex-gang member. You've got British.
British is not the only thing that I am.
Dean literally
Goodness.
descends from the fucking IRA.
Chase is just generic dude who worked on planes.
Chase is just generic Kiwi, like whatever fucking serial number they stamped on his ass when he popped out.
Mitch is mechanic dude. And creature, I guess. I don't know. Jacinta worked at a fucking Wendy's. I mean, yeah, we got a wide variety.
Jacinta's
of
the
people.
most normal one of all of us.
You mean
Yeah.
Jacinta's
I wouldn't say
normal?
that.
I forgot.
If you don't include the autism, like Jacinta's about the most normal of all of us. She had the most normal life before all this. She worked at a fucking Wendy's.
Well,
I
to be
had
fair-
the most normal
Oh,
life.
speaking
I
of
was a
Kiwi,
fucking high
hello.
school girl.
Actually, yeah, we're
You
done
are
talking about
never
the private
normal.
shit. Y'all can
What do
come
you
in if you want.
mean?
You are never normal. Don't lie.
Also,
I
like
wasn't
you didn't have a
really, but-
you didn't even get a chance to really have a job before all this shit happened. You were
Yeah,
in school
I never
when
had a
everything
job.
happened.
Duh. I was
Perfect
in
time
fucking
to
high
start.
school. I just
Oh yeah, speaking of Kiwi, there he is.
Oh,
No, no, I
yeah,
heard
heard
you.
what you said.
Whatever
been
bloody
brought on
stamp
as a
was on my
prospect.
ass when I was brought into this world.
And I will say
Well,
one
don't give
thing:
him a
we
call.
might butt heads at time, but we always sort it out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we try not to let the bullshit become, something that
Yeah.
tears everybody apart.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody here is
seen
a
a lot of-
pain in my ass.
Yeah. Want to know the best part? She chose both me and Dad.
Yeah. Found me drinking
Like,
my
I'm gonna
life
marry
away
this
and found
one.
her smoking her life away.
Yeah, I was smoking and drunk off my ass. She's like, I want this one.
I like problem
Yeah.
people, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah. Welcome to the shit show, I guess.
That.
Well, yeah, I'm here for
Then,
it.
then you've got Astrid, who's trauma surgeon turned criminal.
Yeah.
There.
Jeez.
I wonder if she'll. I can't remember if she's forgiven me for biting her when she was pulling the bullet out of me that one time.
Whatever
You
the
bit
fuck
her?
James used to do
It was
before all
before
this.
I even met you.
I see him so rarely, I forget he exists half the time.
I mean, he's not with us anymore.
I don't remember. No, James Reed.
James? He lives in the
Who?
treehouse.
I thought
Yeah,
that.
Timothy.
Oh, Uncle Timothy. Uncle Timothy. Okay, I
Yeah.
forgot his name.
No, the other James I just saw the other day at the Cove. He's doing pretty well though.
Goodness, you are a goober.
Listen, I'm bad with names, alright?
I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
just
know.
a
A
tall
couple
man
of
for the
cameras short
longest
of a
time.
hangy around here.
Yeah, it's
Huh?
What?
No. What the fuck did you just say?
What did you say?
Some people around here are just a couple of cameras short of a hangy.
What does that mean?
Gesundheit.
I like your funny words, wizard man.
Yeah, you wait till I crack out some of the other ones. Like wop wops.
Like Womp Womp?
Wop
Womp
wops.
womp.
Yeah, for the longest time, he
Isn't
was
that-
tall man and
Isn't
funny
that an
man, and she
insult
was
towards
weakling.
Italian people?
No, that's a wop.
Oh, close enough.
Womp womp. I still find it really funny that Mario has a slur in it.
It does?
What?
Goomba was an insult to Italian people for a while.
I did not know this!
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
Yeah,
sure.
that. Yeah. You got yourself into this.
Yeah, you kind of chose it.
Yeah, I guess
you
I'm
wanted
for the
this.
ride.
This is your own doing.
You know, out of curiosity.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you've ever wanted to know what it's like to be schizophrenic, you're about to find out with all of us.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
That is true.
Oh my god.
What's that
We have a-
supposed to
Out of
mean?
Imagine being
curiosity,
schizophrenic
why,
We
and
actually
every
have 'em.
personality having autism, and welcome to the McCall.
Yeah.
We've got pretty much
I have
every kind of maniac.
I've
in
never
this
been
world.
Boy comes around.
I was never diagnosed.
Out
Arthur's
of
the
curiosity,
kleptomaniac.
why us? Why not go chat with all the other groups, see if they fit your fancy?
Because no one else has shown me kindness like you guys have. I mean, everywhere I've been outside of
Fair
here, it's
enough.
not really been, people haven't been as accommodating.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's
So-
fair. A lot of the groups around are very militarized and keep to themselves, and then tell us everything because we're friends with them.
It's true.
I mean,
I
day
felt
one,
like
we
probably
find you in a cabin.
yeah.
Okay.
Day one we find you in a cabin, then we get shot at.
Yeah, we're very accommodating.
Got
Yeah.
probably like 3 groups that if I needed to, I could just call on them and they'd just come running. It's really
It's
Yep.
good to have friends.
yeah. Yeah, it's nice to have friends a little bit everywhere. Don't get me wrong, there's people that don't like me, but I can't name as many of those. At least that I know of, for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm an
Hmm.
asshole, I don't know why people like me.
Lucas,
We don't have
Your
enemies,
friends.
anything like that.
I don't like you.
Which one of you criminals has the cookbook?
Oh, that's me.
Just
I got
make
it.
another one.
And
Mom-
he just
Yep.
ignored me.
Yeah.
I was trying to hit on him. He
Were you
ignored
about,
me.
were you about to say I don't like you, I love you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's like the
As
same
far
thing as if you went around introducing Mum as your ex-girlfriend because she's your wife.
Exactly. No, as far as enemies go, no. I don't think there's anybody actively wanting to kill me that I know by name.
So that's the
give me time.
cultist.
That's our
No,
hero.
mainly just
Quinn.
the ferals. No, yeah, maybe Quinn. Maybe Quinn. I don't know though.
Who's Quinn?
But I've always
Um,
praised her for that.
Okay,
Oh,
give me a
boy.
minute. Let me go into this. So there is a group called Camp Wolf, where we've kind of had a clean slate since running into them again here. But back in Livonia, I defended them quite a while about a lot of shit. They showed up into the region and helped us out a bit. We helped them out, and we're good people. I mean, they're the only fucking problem person is Quinn. They had a lot of incidences of leaving people behind after firefights, just swinging their dicks around, and just kind of acting like they were top shit because they were all militarized and had a hierarchy and chain of command and shit. And I eventually got tired of defending them when I was being told the same different story by like 8 or 9 different fucking people and different groups. So we kind of just stopped defending them. We were still on good terms with them mostly. And then shit just started happening again where there was an entire operation that they did that literally screwed over other people's plans when they knew. They blew up a raid operation and kind of used other people as kind of cannon fodder almost. Like they sent them in and kind of followed in behind, knowing that there were plans for that radar station, which was kind of the real thing that Carter started cementing us and them not being on good terms. It led to them kind of surrounding one of our people at a camp and questioning them and other shit, and just a lot of bullshit that led to us eventually banning them from our compound, and we kind of were in a feud with them for a long while. As I said repeatedly, though, just because we didn't like them and banned them from our compound didn't mean we wouldn't, fight alongside them, treat them, or shit like that, because we were at war. Can't, you're not gonna make a second front with people who were your allies. At that point, the relationship was just business. We didn't want to socialize with them. We didn't want them in our compound, but we literally let them in a couple times because firefights broke out or they needed treatment. But, like, outside of that, we didn't want them anywhere near. And Quinn was... He is an Italian dude who's just kind of a dick, just in general. And he would repeatedly come by, and then we'd have to again tell him, like, you can't come in, like, you're not welcome here. And then he'd repeatedly ask why, and like, they'd always deflect. It was never anything they did wrong, it was always everybody else. So eventually he came by with some other people, and we told him to leave, and he went to leave, and that would have been the end of it. But he doubled back around and started like blatantly lying about situations that I had witnesses of and shit like that. And I eventually told him, like, dude, you need to leave or you're gonna catch a bullet. Because I was already pissed off that night and I wasn't dealing with it. I'm not gonna be disrespected to my face and lied to. He kept going, so I shot him. And
Oh, is this a story about the guy who showed at the gate?
yeah, I shot him at my front gate, and this was back in Livonia. He actually got shot at our front gate here again recently. By none of us. It was by somebody else that he decided to start shit with. But yeah. I don't know if he wants me dead or not. Like I said, when we got here and found out they were here, like, we've kind of put it all behind us, and they seem to have as well. We haven't had any issues with them or anything like that. I mean, I've heard other groups having issues, but we've just been kind of keeping to ourselves. Like I keep saying, we don't want a war, and I'm not looking to have more bullshit happen. As far as I'm concerned, it's all in the past. I mean, he was literally joking about the fact, if I remember correctly, somebody said, he was like, hey, at least I wasn't shot by Lucas this time. Like, I mean, he's come by here, they've come by here, we did a food delivery to him. I mean, it seems that people are able to actually put shit behind them because, I mean, it was a fucking couple years ago. But, I mean, if there's anybody that might want me dead secretly, he's the only person I could think of. But who knows?
Fair enough.
But thankfully, we've managed to pretty much put all of that behind us. But I have straight up told my people if they shit again, we're just going to be back to square one because I'm not dealing with it. But until then, I mean, we're kosher. We got no issues. Other groups might have issues with them, but we don't. Their main problem is Quinn. He tends to bring a lot of their problems to them. Their leader, Allie, is alright. She acts like a politician sometimes. Talks around the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can understand.
Otherwise, they're mostly good people. The only one I have ever had an issue with was Quinn. But until he pulls more bullshit, I'm chill. I'm fine. It was a fucking couple years ago and we were at war. People's attitudes are a lot different in a time of war, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah, I've witnessed them.
You know? The me a couple years ago fighting for my life is a lot different than the me now. And yeah, my temper got the better of me a couple times, but...
Yeah, I was an asshole then, I'm still an asshole now.
Yeah, you're just a peachy little fucking ray of sunshine,
Still a
aren't
little
you?
shit. I'm definitely a bitch.
He's gonna flip you off. You know that, right?
Oh, definitely.
I'm just gonna move
But
all
yeah.
of her shit onto the top shelf of...
Well, are you
That
gonna
only
go back
hurts
to your place and get some
me.
sleep? Or
Yeah, I'm probably
do you want us
gonna-
to maybe help you move the shit tonight.
Yeah,
that's
it's
fine.
a little, it's a little late. I'm probably gonna, but maybe tomorrow. I
fucking
mean,
gremlin.
what
Oh
time
no,
do you think
I
you'll be
am
away?
I am completely early probably. I am
I
completely
called
free
you a
until
gremlin.
for the next few days.
Oh, I
So
thought you
I'll be
Okay.
around a lot.
All
No,
right.
I went fucking gremlin and then ran.
No, fair enough. I guess.
That's fact. I am a fucking
I should be
gremlin.
waking up fairly early, so I should be a lot earlier than today for sure.
All right. Yeah.
You might want to
For
turn
me-
off your light. It's getting daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, the days up.
I might go
Days
check
up.
out that fucking spot Steak told us about.
Look at
The one out to the northeast.
Yeah. Like
I
right
was
under
thinking
the
about
military
that.
camp.
That.
Yeah, I was
We
thinking
wanna
about
go
that.
check
So.
that out.
Chase needs to be informed of our visitors that we have.
Ah, yeah. I'll fill you in. Oh, Koda, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
All right. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Be safe, brother.
Sleep well.
Welcome to the bullshit. We'll get you sorted tomorrow.
That sounds good.
Farewell.
See you later. Alright, I'm gonna just meta block because I don't know if it's gonna actually like. What was it? Yeah, a bit of a short stream today. I mean, I didn't really do too much, but to be fair, I've had an action-packed day dealing with motorcycle club shit, so gonna have an early night and then hop on this earlier, like get on a little bit earlier. Yeah, I don't have too much to move. Yeah, I've got, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Got 6, but to be fair, I don't need that many. I mean, how much can I store in you? 150 plus all these weapons. Plus 100 and... 2, yeah. I should have enough. More than enough. Loads of stuff. Right. Alright. Get a picture of this. Send it over. High GPU load. What the fuck? What do you mean? What GPU load? I don't have any fucking GPU load. Anyway. Gonna leave it there, chat. I'll send you over to whatchamacallit. Let's see what's happening. Send it over to Lucas, since I'm going to be role-playing with him. So I'll send you guys over. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.